see. There I am, the rainbow to guide you. Oh, if you please. Only hearts that strong can weaken. Only hearts that strong can cry. Only hearts that feel the way yours does can understand the why. Only love that's strong as kindness can release you from the chains of a love so strong for someone true. Only hearts like ours remain. Are the storm clouds slowly moving? Are the pictures getting clear? You would long not see the heart that's mine. You must know that I am near. I will take you in my arms tonight. I will show you what it means to at last see why, to know the love only hearts like ours can see. Only hearts is strong can weaken. Only hearts is strong can cry. Only hearts that feel the way ours does can understand the why. Only love as strong as kindness can release you from the chains of a love so strong for someone true. Only hearts like ours remain. Only hearts like ours remain. Only hearts like ours remain.
Well, there you are. Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good day, whatever. Where to start? Yeah, I wasn't, as always, wasn't quite sure if I was going to, bother doing shows and do them when I feel like it. And, I sort of feel like it today. More along the lines of really never sure what to say anymore because, there's a lot of fundamental things going on out there that if people would actually take the time to look at it, really look at it from, their own point of view. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I know you guys from, let's say, I don't know, I'll give you 3 dates, and if you weren't there, where were you? February 12th, 2012, August 18th, 1996, September 14th, 1999, September 30th, 1989. Any of those dates ring a bell for you? For something that you did with me personally? You were there? Like you weren't? And somehow I fucking owe you something. Okay. You weren't there. Cut the umbilical cords for my daughters. I was. You weren't there while the SWAT team raided your home and ripped your family apart, destroyed the lives with those same 2 girls and so many others for daring, how dare I, tell the truth. That's your fucking problem, not mine. Oh, I solved mine. I'm good. And humanity, for a bunch of fucking battling fools. That's all humanity is. Okay? Humanity's doomed. All right? When you got fucking trumped up ducks that are going to be responsible, for world peace, not pushing buttons and getting all mad. Okay? And you got people worshiping them like they're gods. Someone's coming to save you? Yeah. How dare I tell the truth and just let things unfold as they do, where shit happens, billboards go up and stuff. Yeah, well, it's a great idea, that truth thing, that others, they saw it. Yet there are so few that ever will. And that really is the truth, and you better come to terms with that, guys. There's the vastness of humanity is, they're under the night rose, oxhide, death shade, nitrous oxide. You might call it air, 78 nitrogen, 21 oxygen, 1% trace gases. It's a very mild form of nitrous oxide. It keeps Satan and his demons, well, mainly in human form and calm, laughing, and, they're just happy enough to watch others go off and die without doing it themselves. So what's happening is the nitrous oxide mix is thinning. CO2, carbon emissions. Yeah, that's the problem when you split the H2O and the N2O into the O2. It gets kind of hot, right? CO2, child, truth. Yeah, the more truth gets in here, the more the oxide gets lifted. Nitrous oxide, they use it for laughing gas, dentist's office, knocking people out. You're walking around in a very mild, that's why I tell you to breathe, okay? Have some laughing gas. You call it air here. It's mild, it just keeps the demons asleep enough and, just happy, commanding murderers instead of actually doing it themselves, to allow all of the demons to gather in one place here. Put them under a nice dome of nitrous oxide and sort it out. And, it's a layers game. This is the last one. Yeah, it's over here. It's all evil that can ever exist in the universe is here now. You're walking amongst demons that are under the effects of nitrous oxide, like you, asleep. Right? So here's one for the smokers. Yeah, sure, it's not good for the health. It's not good for the health of God at all. No. What it does is it blocks the ability for the nitrous oxide to have effects on you. Thus you awaken from your slumber. Yeah, so for all you guys and girls that feel guilty about smoking, that's what woke you up. That's what woke me up. Right? Pot has the same effect. Has a masking effect on the alveoli. The grapes of wrath, it calms them, coats them, and you just need the top apples to get enough oxygen. You only need 6% of the oxygen out of every breath you take anyway. So it's you got lots of grapes on those trees. Okay, so just trying to give you a reality check on what's going on here in a very physical, literal form, because that's what humans like. They need to go all meat stick about it, and then they can, the worship thing, yeah. Just to show you the effects of the chemicals and gases and eating every single day, and why they have great effects in the positive side, and, well, obviously detrimental physical. That's the world of death. Walking meat shit, literally, okay? And you're worshiping it. All right, look around you. It's all going to be vaporized to ash. All of it. You want what? It's just the way it is. In case you're wondering why Satan's shitting himself right now. Because he is. There's Mama Lizzie and Papa Frank and their kid Barack. Hey Lizzie, you've been sleeping around on me, honey? Yeah, well, it's the same fractal spun backwards. I can show you that trine with the UN, Kim Jong, United Nations. Oh, look, the building's all for him. Yeah, they named it after him. Let's put a couple of full stops in there. You'll figure it out. Looks like someone's going to have their periods. Why is it that, God always picks up the tab, Jesus, remember that guy, right? Yeah. Family thing. We still pick up the tab, to get the truth out of you. Cost me everything, and others are cost them everything, and there's some that can help out, and well, now we can just get our job done, which is great. You know, it's we've got everything we need and keep it all sane, normal, and there's these billboards fucking flying off the planet, cellophane flowers towering over their heads, surrounding the city of London. Don't waste time. Fuck, you put one of those up in California, it'd be a waste of fucking time. I don't care. Too busy getting laid and playing in the sun, man. Fuck it. Get right down to business. Surround the goddamn city whore. It's done. Fucking over. You know. Get the weirdest phone calls with people spewing hate at you. You know. Am I responsible for the billboards? Well, yeah. It was an idea that went around that others got, you know, and it grew. You know, what happens to that tree of life is it expands itself outwardly and expresses itself in truth everywhere. And the most important place, right out of front Buckingham Palace, square my L, square my arse. Yeah, square mile. It's kind of weird to me. It's not very square at all. Just the fucking squareheads that live in it. You know, the not seers. They love each other, those Georges. And G. Erminy, G. Orgy, G. Ogre. The G. Whiz. You know, those waters get murky, don't they? Listen, guys, this game is fucking wrapped. Okay? It's wrapped. Yours. You just got to choose what side of the fence you're on, the grown-up side or the screaming, crying, whining little child that just can't sit still long enough to read a fucking essay or two. And maybe, just for the first time in your fucking life, have a little faith in God. Answer to your prayers? Goddamn right I am. Any wolves that want to prey on you? It's illegal to use a legal name. Woof woof. Bye. But what do I do about your greed and your lust and what you need to... Oh, well, it depends on what team you're working for. You work for God's team? Don't worry, we got you sorted. You work for Satan's team? We got you sorted down, too. Because there's a very wide line between lust, greed, and want versus humanity needs to hear the truth. What are you doing about it? You still worried about your little existence, like you're the only one that matters? Well, as soon as you expand out beyond your selfish little child self, greedy fucks, and tell people you are expanding the flower of life outside of you instead of greedily keeping that little bag of silver buried in the sand out back. Okay, so that's the answer that you're looking for, but you will not accept. Because you need someone to wipe your bum, don't you? You need someone to bark at. You need someone to spit hate at. Spit your doubts at. No? I'm going to tell you the same thing I tell everybody. It's illegal to use a legal name. How guilty are you for doing that? Failure to show ID? Well, yeah, if you still think you need some, well then, yeah, you better pay attention to your masters, or they're going to fucking shoot you. They'll jail you. They'll do all sorts of things. Well, you know, if you're really serious about getting off the Babylon habit, like really getting the habit, you got to go cold turkey at this point, you know, to a degree. It doesn't take much to fall off the grid. No, it's just burning one piece of paper in your mind. Birth certificate. Is that you? Yes or fucking no? Oh, well, if you think it's you, then you burn with the paper. Because that's the idea of you. You think you're a piece of paper. Okay? That's not a theory. That's a fact. If your life is involved with that, and only that, and that's how you want that's who you are. You're constructed on a fucking piece of paper. The idea of you, the career that you think you are, the sex that you think, everything that you think you are is a result of the idea that was planted in your head called an ID, Yah, which has a rudder. Yah is a rudder. And that's the test between the demons and the saints. The saints will always head to the right. Demons will always go to the left. And scared kids, my job is to calm you motherfuckers down. Okay? There's not a legal fucking issue on this planet that isn't solved instantly with the BC cross. Bar none. It's the game over. Here's the thing though. You can't be a hypocrite and a liar and then go back to being that individual ever again. And for helpful pointers, wean yourself off, okay? But I'm telling you, if you want the really, here's the hardcore, you want the grown-up version, there it is. That's the fucking XXX rated for you. And then you're on a wing and a prayer, and don't worry, God has you. Not me, like I'm going to fucking change your diapers for you. Not me, because somehow you think that I'm in control of all this and that instead of putting billboards up, I should be feeding fucking families that well, where were they on September 30th? I don't remember them at the wedding, 1989. I don't remember, but hey, I decided to go one better. Tell everybody how to sort themselves out and trust God again instead of Satan. You know, in the grand scheme of things, in the biggest picture you can think of, yeah, you see it now. What would you do? What would you do? Are you that fucking greedy and that fucking stupid that you'd only care about yourself and a handful of fucking people that want to look at you like they're goddamn savior? Fuck you. Blasphemer. And you're going to regret every goddamn word you ever fucking said against me. Absolutely. You will. Because at the end of the day, I did find the key to open the 7 seals. Yeah, there's only one seal you have to rip off, that bottle top, like I just did. It's the BC seal. Okay? Bastard child seal. Satan's your daddy. Harlot's your mom. And to the degree that you're working to get this truth out and are clean of the mark of the beast, don't worry, there's a way to have a few marks that I can erase very quickly because you're working like a fucking dog to get the word out. You can do whatever you want. You're doing that, and I know you are, because you're helping me. Because I help too. Here, you know, just a little help getting the word out, and I've prepared room for you. I'm just hand-picking who's going to be living there, that's all. That's it. Assholes. Not in my house. You know, it's kind of a big planet for one individual to walk around on 2 feet to go and spoon feed fucking whatever is needed by some greedy little child somewhere. But I trusted God placed me exactly where I needed to be in order to help those immediately around me. And I do. It's always an exciting day when I get to go around and, hey, this bud's for you, or something to that effect. Just because it feels so good to know that there's some people that have been through a fucking mill in their life, and I know they were, because I was too. And god damn it, doesn't it feel good just to have someone go, here, have a better day, would you? Because that always makes my day better. So could you go have a better day? And I feel great. Thanks. It's win-win, hon. It's a win-win. You got not a wine. All right? This planet's dead. All right? It's all that's going to be left for these monkeys. It's a dead lump of shit that's going to fold in on itself. And when that book closes, you better not be on the dead scrolls. The dead BC scrolls. You better not be anywhere near it. And yeah, I am the twins, and they have beaten us up. Every step of the way, they're spewing hate. Great job on the sermon yesterday, Stephen. Enoch, 90. Yeah. And you got really passionate about how you've been blaspheming me. How you missed who I am. How you missed the message I gave you. How you were so trapped in the Israeli Jew fucking religion ideology of the game where you don't see life, you see a religion. You see Israel being saved. It's an idea. And all evil was attached to the idea of the Israel. To drag it to fucking hell, Stephen. You need to understand the book. You need to understand it from the personal side of the story of life itself. And you can't live the story of life if you're walking in a mind zombie of death called a legal name id entity, where your very lives are controlled inside and out until you step out of that, and all of a sudden, gosh darn it, you might just find God. Matter of fact, you will. You just have to have the oil, I will, and the water, the waiter, wade into the waters. And then you become the servant of all, the waiter. Who is the waiter who waits? And now we wait. And for those that need truth served to them, happy to serve. I will wait on you. You rattle my fucking cage. Like, what's the word I'm looking for here? Waitress, get me more coffee. I'm going to close that table and move on to one where we're all helping each other. Klingons, man. No, I use toilet paper for that stuff. Okay, that's zero tolerance. So you're going to grow up really quickly now because time's short. Like, really short. One of the reasons why I have such a hard time coming on the air. Because I'm calculating constantly. Time is short. Because I can ask any one of the team that works diligently, so diligently to get this word out and to share the truth. And you know who you are, guys. Thank you. Heaven thanks you. Right? You know, we're all waiting now. The question is, what more can we do? Well, see, that's the end point. You're doing everything you can. And that's all you need to do now. Just get the word out. But there's that sense of weight coming to an end. The weight's lifting. The light's at the end of the tunnel. I'm watching these guys ready to let loose with nukes, and that's it. It's game over. I've been listening back through all the different Rise and Nate and all of these things, and everything's stitching together at the same time. The kid was spot on. He didn't say years, guys. He said months, and that was in September. Months. Obama would be in power. Months. Still there to November. These are the times. And I'm watching people going, oh, look what I cannot see. They're blind. They can see pretty lights in the sky. They can see all sorts of different things, but they can't answer the one thing. Why? Great. Why is it going to destroy the planet? Because that's what we always did, and that's what we always do. When we finish a level, it's gone. And this is the last level. Welcome to Gan Eden. And there's lots studying the Torah, the tiger, the tigress, it'd be my work, the kitty cat, twins, the mount of all lives, modus operandi. Don't ask me to explain it. I don't expect you to believe it. Look around the world. How many people believe in God, really? How many? They're too busy with their fucking debit machines at the church to get their tithes, using mark upon mark upon mark. They don't. This world is devoid of God, truth. And there was one truth kind of blazed through the middle of it that completely ripped the worlds apart. It was a 180-degree pole shift for me and for everyone else that followed in the same path of truth. It's illegal to use a legal name. Then how the fuck are you supposed to live without breaking the fucking law? And yeah, it's a catch-22 death trap. The virus eating its own antivirus. And those that are consumed of the virus, money worship and all the rest of it, where to me it's just a means of helping somebody out if they need it. If it shows up, great. If it doesn't, great. Well, I can only help with what I can, be helped. It just passes through me. I need a can of pop on the way by. Well, great. I'll grab a can of pop, but I don't need much. I'm very low maintenance. Smokes, got my bud, coffee, pillow, computer. I'm pretty much good to go. Unfortunately, humanity can't see it that way, especially North Americans, any of the uppity Western mindset, Europe, UK, Canada, North America, whatever. You have no idea what you have. That's the whole thing about the balance. And when you come right in between the middle, not upper, not lower middle class, just right in the middle. I'm sitting lower middle class now, and that's way higher than where I came in. Shipyard, gutter ball. So I'd say I've done quite well. Made it all the way up Jacob's ladder. And you can too. It's a very simple thing to do. The strong of heart will not bother them at all. Because, the strong of heart have been looking for truth their whole life. That's what I was doing. People that want to hang around sites like Mark Passio, he's too interested in wanting to kill people with his Second Amendment, got to fucking ice somebody, former Satan worshiper, legal name worshiper, Mark Passiover. Yeah, again. And when they see how close they came to their own salvation and damned themselves, that's the real that's where it gets funny. Because I don't know how violent you need to get with me when I tell you a simple legal fact. It's illegal to use a legal name. What's it got to do with you and me? What the fuck what am I to you? What am I to you? That somehow I owe you something? Like what? Fuck, you try to help people out, get the word out, and then they stab you in the back, and it's like, well, okay, I guess you don't need that anymore. And then, of course, I'm the cunt. Yeah. The terms of truth. I had not a problem, still don't have a problem helping anybody out that's getting the word out. We got a hell of a team that can do that, too. Yeah. Me personally at a very limited level, because me, I'm just going to give it away anyway. So put me on a light drip here, right? Because I don't want to be caught with abundance. I want to make sure I can get rid of everything that comes at me physically around me, and everything has to be justified to help everyone where I am in this 1970s, 60s motel. Second floor, penthouse, as if. It's perfect. If I was going to write a comedy for hell, this is exactly where I'd put me. What a joke. Put a tranny in a motel. Can you imagine what people think? Yeah, it's kind of funny when you think about it. And then pennies from heaven. Wow. It's not like I'm running the business here. No, I'm just working on getting the truth out and calculating time frames and fractals and doing things that your imagination takes a bit for it to grasp, but you start getting a little breathtaking. Like the nitrous oxide, you missed that one, the laughing gas, didn't you? How would God put demons to sleep and keep them from really being absolutely evil? Gas them. Fuck, they did it in the trenches. Why not? Yeah, perfect. Problem is, it's getting real angry now because that CO2 is really cutting down the oxygen and nitrous oxide mix, and it's getting people angry. They're starting to go crazy. Have you noticed? Methane in the air. Parents more concerned about suing a fucking government office about poisoning their kids with lead in Flint, Michigan, instead of taking their family somewhere the fuck else. Oh, you killed my kid. Give me some money. That's how Satan does business. Oh, okay, here you go. Here's a $5. Oh, thanks. Yeah, if you're lucky, they'll only fleece you a whole lot for, health care. Uh-huh. Here, give me a penny and they take $5. Welcome to the land of the Jews, the fallen fucking Jew Nephilim. Okay, the juke box heroes. Yeah, zeros, the jukebox zeros. Yeah, world's oldest man. I got him beat. Jane Doe, January 1st, 1900. I don't care if it's September 15th, Snapdragon, right between the middle of the 1:30 on the September. Bow marriage. Gone. Found him. 112 years old. Hey, I'm still older. In 1903, mate. I'm 1900. Yeah. Oldest man, woman alive. Oh, I think there's an older woman, but no, sorry, I got both sides covered. 100 and what? Fucking 16 years old, eh? Don't look a day over 90. Don't feel a day over 1,000. Guys, the game's really simple. Enough of the whining and the crying. Read the fucking essays and grow up. Okay? As far as the monkeys that want to come screaming for whatever reason, does it feel good? Oh, look at you buying your stairway escalator down to hell. Oh, don't worry, kiddo, you'll answer for that one. What did I? Sorry, I get the word out and something about a convergence and it was important, like trying to bait me or something. No, it's a center point, mate. That's a fucking 0 point. That's the one that changes everybody's world. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you live, what color you are, what religion you are. It changes your world. Because you've been studying Satan's legal religion. That's the Jewish religion. Legal. It's just masked over and, taking the 10 Commandments. And the stories had to be told in a certain way so that the dummies wouldn't get it. They'd be too asleep. Intellectually brilliant, though. Brilliant to the dullest point of 0. That the logic could never even figure its own mind out. Let me see. Keep killing. You have a certain amount of battery life. Every time you kill, you drain it. Okay, that's on one side of the equation. On the other is the infinite battery. So, seems you're short a battery life. You got to pay the price. That's a trip back through hell. You got to clean it out yourself. Take a heart, you owe one. To creation, that's how it works. Simple. And that's why people that you have worried about getting taken away from around you, that's the hearts that you paid for, but the ones you ate, eating hot dogs and hamburgers and stuff. Yeah. Don't worry, it gets paid in full. I used to have big crowds. Really, really big crowds. So, yeah, I lost a lot of hearts. Yeah, millions of them. but I found 7.3 billion. One move, one checkmate. System's toast. Get on with your day, get the word out, and work to clean the mark off. It's illegal to use a legal name. Google legal name fraud. Your job is done. Go to the next pawn. Take the piece. It's illegal to use a legal name. Google legal name fraud. Pawn taken. Move to the next piece. Work your way across the chessboard. Every person out there is a pawn. Some of them are, rooks and knights and stuff, cops and lawyers and judges. But don't worry, I already took out their kings and queens long ago. Satan and the harlot. Yeah, they're gone. Yeah. Do you read it in the book, can't you? Does anybody actually read the Bible anymore? Oh, I know a lot of ministers and whatever, they use it for their marketing angles. And look, I can read from a book. Well, yeah. And look, you can tell a wee story with it, too. A wee bullshit story, because, that's the thing about the Greeks. You should never trust the Greeks, because, you see, that's the problem with the ancient texts. They had to be translated from Greek into Hebrew. Yeah. Tricky Greeks, eh? Well, hey, it's just the way it goes. Never trust a Greek. But you can trust a Phoenician. They'll tell you the truth. The sound will always cut through. Any Greek bullshit, or Turkey shit, or Jew shit, orange or orangutan Jew. Look, they got an orangutan Jew running for president. Well, you're orange, ain't you? That's an orange. 2 in 1. Orange, 2 hearts. Orangutan. Black and tans. They used to love murdering the Irish. Yeah, again, you got to know your history. Not just the one they teach you in school. The one you go looking for because you're so fascinated with the entire fucking world, what makes it work. Or you can be a typical American high school student that just, wow. You did say you went to school, right? Fuck. I gotta tell you, when I came back from Ireland back here, I was 14 years old. 14. I was already ready for grade 13. But anyway, that's just the way they teach over there. Don't waste time, get it done. It's pretty intense. And it's accurate. That's the best part. Short and sweet, here's how it works. Okay, thank you. Make it work. Over here it's like, you got to show me how it works. The teacher's asking the students to show them how it works. They do it backwards. I want you to show me how it works. No, you're supposed to teach them how it works. And then make it work. They're too busy unteaching. That's the problem in North America. They unteach fucking stuff. They unwind your mind. It's so backwards here. It's a wonder anyone. Well, they got you able to make missiles and shit like that. That's easy. Computers can do that. It's got you trained to push the right buttons like any good monkey, This one and then this one. Yeah, and look, people die at the other end. It's a great job you have. Did I mention that? Oh, yeah. Nothing like vaporizing 1,500 ounces of truth with every fucking pop of a cruise missile. 1,500 ounces of silver vaporized. Yeah, it's all in the circuitry for the guidance and stuff. Yeah. Oh, no, it's not a waste at all, no. Don't worry. They won't be mining that. Where do I want to go here? Well, I just really wanted to clarify a couple of things with regards to, the laughing gas effect as to why you woke up. And you'll find that when you look back over your life, it's a miracle anyone that doesn't smoke ever woke up. But the pollution that's in the air made it impossible for people not to. And the way it is right now with the methane, the planet cracking open, and see, where's it going to go? Where's it going to go? Into outer space? No. No, it's going to disperse and settle down on the land somewhere. But it's going to make the air really, 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 really thick. And add to that the radioactive nature of Fukushima and the particulate that's constantly being emanated. Attached to all of that, and you see the blanket of death across the planet quite clearly. And you're worried about chemtrails? It's the shit you can't see that you should be thinking about. You're like the infrared and the ultraviolet. It's all there. You just have to have the eyes to see it. And some of us don't need computers anymore. Okay? It takes a finely tuned eye, but it takes a more narrowly tuned mind to the truth to zero in on it. You guys are walking around in demonic wonderland. If you truly knew what you were walking amongst, you wouldn't leave your fucking room. Okay? But have no fear. It's all good. It's all good. You have a cross, you can hold up to the werewolves, and it's illegal to use legal name, BC cross them. Bye, see ya, gone. Oh, look, they have to stand behind their little lines in their mind. They live in leans. Leans. So put the line between you and them. I'm the line in the sand. BC cross. You put me between you and Satan every time. And stand in the word of truth. Don't be a hypocrite. Yeah, Kate, well, I've got a couple of pieces of this and that. Yeah, I know you do. Everyone does. Yeah, even our crew. How are we supposed to help each other in Satan's world, right? You make it work for you. Okay, it's not about personal need for these things in the sense of, hey, I'm going to make a living. No, it's called creation will take care of things as creation allows us to help, right? So we are, in effect, absolutely helpless in the most powerful way you can't even imagine. And it has to be there, has to stay neutral. Okay? You take care of your needs, which means don't be a lazy motherfucker. If you got something coming in from the government, fine, whatever. Just get the word out. Okay? It's really not, see how childish you are? You're still questioning. But. Sound like a little motorboat. Listen to what I'm telling you, all right? You've been lied to your whole life. I get it. I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you what is and what you need to do. And things sort themselves out. You'll see. Have a little faith, will you? Like, do I not exist or something to you? How the fuck did I do it? I told the truth. And what happens is what happens. I don't question anything. I don't need to. My questions are answered. I know the truth. And the truth is this place is doomed. And you better get that through your heads quickly and get the word out. Because every one that you save is a heart that you've returned, that you're not going to be paying for on the scales. Get the word out. It's not tough. It really isn't tough. I give you all sorts of copy paste. So does Rose and Shock and so many others. I mean, I'm the Irish blonde when it comes to. Does anyone have any link for? If I need anything, I'll ask. Trying to get the word out. Yeah, our team, me, all of us. We jump all over it. Right? If it's needing help for, well, I got this, and no, you got to read the essays. Okay, once you get your head on, then I can talk to you. Other than that, you're just gonna be a whiny little diaper-bearing fucking kid that thinks that Godzilla is coming to get you, or something like that. I don't know, something's in your fucking imagination. Cops or something. Yeah. You disappear. You've done no wrong. I mean, if you haven't went out and hurt somebody or parole violation or something because of, stealing, or you do your fucking time in hell because you deserve it. Okay? If you did something wrong, you fucking pay the fine, do your time. Okay, that's what Satan does. And you're still in Satan's world, so pay Satan's fucking price and shut up. You can make it easier for yourself by getting the word out, especially to those that are inside. Okay, Mom? Parole violations. Well, what the fuck did you do there? Yeah, no, I don't aid and abet demons escaping. Okay, this doesn't work for them. You do your time. If he's a good kid, great, I'm glad to hear it. Picked a really shitty time to be sitting around, fucking around in Satan's world, I'll tell you that much. Okay? Really not a good time to, you better get right with God quickly. Stop worshiping the mark of the beast. It's illegal to use a legal name. It is unlawful to worship idols. You want the exact mirror? It's not mirror opposite. That's the law. As above, so below. In Satan's world and in heaven's. So there you go. It's a really simple game, isn't it? So please feel free to, spit at me, shit all over me, have a great time doing it. I don't know. Swear at me. I don't care what the fuck. Whatever rocks your demonic little boat, to feel the need to take a strip out of somebody you don't even know, and somebody that actually dedicated their entire life for poor wretches like you. Really, at the end of the day, that's what it is. Specifically, fuck, really, no. But, in terms of humanity, you were at that point included until you exclude yourself from your own fucking life club. Kind of dumb, isn't it? Just a bad idea. Take your rage to hell with you. Okay? Because, really, I don't deserve it. Not from you. Not from anybody. I tell you exactly who I deserve the rage of. Told everybody. I'm good. So I do what I need to do. I get the word out. Do my penance, if you will. Play my role in the movie to wake you up or let you stay asleep in the night rose oxhide under the death veil. Laughing, having a great blissful time. Oh my God, this is so much fun. While, there's the South Korean and American military going up the beach, and to their right flank is a fucking amusement park with a Ferris wheel and water slide. And wow, what a great world you guys live in. Cooker bomb or cucumber. Child mispronounces word. Teacher reports to police in United Kingdom. A 4-year-old Asian boy who mispronounced cucumber as cooker bomb was recommended for a de-radicalization program by staff at a UK nursery, the boy's family has said. I thought maybe just sit down for a minute and teach the boy English. Just see how crazy the world is? See the nitrous oxide lifting? Yeah, the calmness is lifting. The air's getting real thin. Not a whole lot of nitrous oxide. There's a lot of trace gases going in there, methane and all the rest of it. Yeah, CO2. Drastic climate change. Yeah, the climate of the planet turns to a war climate. Think back to the coal fires of the Industrial Revolution. Started to get people a bit crazy and looking for blood. See how it works itself up through the Iron Age. Irish, angry manish, yeah. Yeah, the veil's lifting. See the panic? You see all the oil fires, the volcanoes, the ash, the methane leaks. You see it all leaking into the globe, snow globe, swirling and swirling and swirling and thinning out the air you breathe, desperately removing the oxygen from the water to replace the balance of the atmosphere above, thus killing countless fish. Oh, I can tell you exactly what's going on. Humanity's missing the signs. They're too busy looking at the little. That was a 4.8. That's called an earthquake. The more earthquakes and storms, the more corrupt man is. It's an old Greek saying. Notice any corruption lately? You notice any corruption where they won't even follow their own legals? Where I exposed the fraud of Bank of Montreal and the bank fraud and all the way down, where they still won't stand. They defied their own laws. That was the game over at that point. The moment they stole my home was the moment I got my heavenly one back. Oh, you can keep it. Law of nations, to the victor go the spoils. Satan, earth, baby, all yours. I'm just going to take my crew, as usual, out. Okay. Oh, yeah. Last level. All right, why waste time in a whole lot of different things? Creation would just do it in one pass. Yeah, one pass over. Because that's the thing about a supercomputer, is it can play out all the options, create all the forms, all the memories, play the games out in one awareness of one lifetime, and just snap, crackle, pop, it all done. And it's wrapping up, as far as I can tell, you know. I'm not telling anybody to go jump off any cliffs here now, okay? It's the same, sit tight and keep your eyes open. Don't let this world scare you. You got fucking crazies that want to throw nukes around. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Go get a gun or something and be guilty of murder? How's that going to work for you? Talk reason into these fucking demons? You can't. Fuck, I can't even talk reason into normal people that are really smart. Normal people like Dean Clifford. Can't fucking get it. The greed owns them. Loves the world. Can't help anyone that loves this world. That loves their own sense of fame and identity. No. Like I keep telling people, I'm just a messenger. No big deal. You know, it's not like I'm looking for 1 million people out in front of a big church and you know, spewing lies and fill my plates up with your money and, you know, here we take debit now too. No, I don't do any of that stuff. Matter of fact, I'm notorious about giving it away. That's why I said, keep me on a nice, you know, because like I said, my world is right here, and if I can't drive to pick some groceries up or walk to help some people out or whatever, then I don't want too much, because it just makes people greedy, right? So it's when you have what you need, it's always enough. There's always a little bit extra. Isn't it funny how that works? And that's how I play the game. There's always what you need. And, oh, well, just look at that, will you? You always have what you need. So get busy. You see, what people don't understand is the work that I've done, that's my job. I mean, you can go and be a copy editor at a newspaper and get paid like really, really well. People get paid really, really well for writing books and movies and, you know, mainstream TV and radio and all the rest of it. Yeah. Fuck. The whole world's built on it. And that's the funny part, is we do that. We do it for free. I don't recall you putting a quarter into your fucking computer to listen to this show. Do you? So whose time is it? Well, if you're listening, it's ours. If you're not, well, it's mine. I'll do what I want with my time. This is my job. I work for God. Truth. Who do you work for? Satan? Well, you can only work for one or the other. Right? You can work within the world of the other while you're working for God. Yeah. Use Satan's jobs to, you know, keep you going while you get the word out. That's called using the tool, not being one. You know, what happened all of a sudden? You couldn't fucking take care of yourself. You couldn't wipe your own ass. You couldn't find a little job or something, or whatever. Too busy making plans for Nigel? Yeah, I told you, sit still. You are where you're supposed to be, and if you keep changing it, you're going to fuck it up for yourself. All right? This is about stability. And everyone that I know that needs to be stable is stable. Like I said, we're just waiting now. And, this whole March thing with me, it's kind of personal, 28 days solitary. I don't remember any of you guys coming to visit me, by the way. I won't hold it against you. You didn't even know who I was at the time, right? So I didn't owe you anything then, or you certainly don't owe me anything now. But what you do owe is a debt to heaven, a debt to God and truth for living a life called a lie. And you have an obligation, if you want the life that you have within you, to still remain with you or be taken from you forever and ever. Amen. Because that's what's going to be happening. So, you choose Satan or God. Satan is legal. God is 10 Commandments lawful. When you do the 10 Commandments lawful, piece of cake for the other. There are excuses as to why the 10 Commandments couldn't be kept and how to make a buck while fucking them. Simple as that. Have a look around the world that you're in. See anybody killing anybody? Yeah, what are you doing about it? Cheering for one side or another? Fighting for some fucking rights to this or rights to that? What are you doing? What are you doing to stop that wanton slaughter of life? Their bucket is running out very quickly. Every life that is taken is one more grain of sand in the bucket that's just about ready to tip. Okay? This is how it is. Welcome to hell, heaven combo. Final distillation process, where the cream of the crop of the fallen gets lifted. And the rest that are still of the father and mother, Satan, harlot line down here that are still, selling God by the pound or US dollar, depending on your denomination, Baptist minister, $10 bill, doesn't matter. It's all denominations to me. Money, money, money. Then there's that little split parade ground of, well, hey, you got 7 years to figure it out. We'll pick you up on the other side. You're going to miss the wedding, though. 7 years, that's a day in heaven. So we'll take care of that business first, and then pick up what's left. It's going to cost your head, though. You can't cut the paper doll head off. Well, all's fair. Hell and heaven. Heaven says, here's a pair of scissors. Stop worshiping the beast. Can't do that? Well, then you're not heaven's. Oh, you want heaven now that Judgment Day moment has arrived. Oh, okay. Well, you're going to have to snip your head off. That's it. You can't say I didn't tell you. You can't say I didn't fucking try. How much more do I got to do? How much more do you think I owe you? I'm running really on empty here. Yeah, and every day that goes by, as I realize more and more, and this is the dangerous part of the singularity point, and it's converging now. The more I just see this world for, how dare you? I owe you what? I don't even owe you my friendship. That I give freely. That you can accept freely or deny. Simple game. I told everyone how exactly to handle me. Told you the truth straight up. Okay, I got this truth thing going. You're not going to shake me from it. Don't try or I will fucking shred you. Okay, simple. I am patient to, to your limit. Right? If you're not patient enough to read, then I'm not going to be patient with you either. Because as soon as you're patient enough to read, you'll find that the conversations change dramatically. So dramatically. They're actually a lot of fun. And then you can start embroidery, i.e. stitching time, literally, watching this world stitch itself up in its own fucking bag to go over the side. Master and commander and all. Okay? You got ministers out there preaching, thinking that they're too busy filling rooms with crowds of adoring fans like the Beatles, you know, and they don't see it coming. They don't see it coming. They're talking about all the signs and all the rest of it. And they seem to have forgot about Nathan, though. And it's quite funny to listen to them literally talking about their own doom. Like it's somebody else's fault. Well, I guess there's going to be a rude awakening. Very rude. I'll leave it at that. I'm quite comfortable with that. I mean, what can I do? I've done everything I possibly can. And I continue. Do I come on the air all the time? No, because I really don't have a lot to share, and what I do have to share would go so far over most of your fucking heads, it'd just be a waste of time. Because your minds can't handle simplicity yet. The simple truth. And here's the simple truth. It's illegal to use a legal name. Stop breaking the fucking law if you care about law at all. La-ti-da. So don't bitch at me if you're a hypocrite. That's you. That's a legal fact. I don't care if you believe it or not. Go to Ripley's. Look, Ripley's, believe it or not. Did you know it's illegal to use a legal name? Well, as a matter of fact, that's true. The only ones that can use a legal name legally are bar card members, and, well, then you end up on, Interstate 60 in the law town where it's filled with lawyers, and the only thing they can do is trap anybody that walks into their courtrooms and keep you imprisoned there forever. So you walk out of their greasy, sticky fly trap, and you'll find that money, especially money, it doesn't have that stickiness to it anymore. It just kind of feels more like a feather. It just floats away. Floats in and floats away. Floats in and floats away. In a most beautiful way. It's a funny thing that. Hey, Shock, how's it going? Do you want to take the floor for a sec? I'm going to throw the kettle on.
Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, I've been in a little bit of discussion back and forth on the YouTube stuff, and it's the simple realization that legality is made up nonsense, and to discuss it in a way to make it valid, or all these people debating over rights and amendments and stupid shit like that. If you keep acting like it's real and you keep raising everybody and everyone's talking about it as if any of this stuff could ever be real by any stretch of the imagination, then it's already screwed. So yeah, waiting patiently. Definitely seeing a lot of stuff crash. I saw that North Korean submarine go missing. That's really funny.
Yeah, it's an old Carry On movie. One of our submarines is missing, and then you look it up, and there's Thomas Dolby. Surround sound. You see the fractals. And, of course, it was meant for the Thompson twins. Of course it was. Okay, hi. Yeah, you can't make this up if you try. So, yeah, we're in a holding pattern right now. That's it. That's it. We're just sitting still. Yeah, so as far as getting the word out on, I can't even fucking post on YouTube. It's just on my Facebook, that's it. So communication lines are cut as far as I'm concerned, and that means one thing and one thing only. Anytime communications goes down in any sort of a scenario, that means that something is about to occur, an attack. Okay? Standard.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and you know what happened with all the interweb stuff and the hacking stuff that happened to me too. So it's it's getting funnier. It's getting funnier.
Well, that's the thing is, it makes my job easier, but it's like, at the same time, I got Facebook. I'll just keep posting there, and I'm writing and working anyway. So it's about me justifying my own. I got to keep busy, right? Talk with you guys or Rose or whatever, and see what's going on. There's so much going on right now. Everything is just falling so perfectly into place, and what's happening is. When your imagination finally opens, you can't have an open imagination until you remove that veil. Believe me, seriously, it's a major, you got lots of artistic people, expressive, and all. That's the natural physical abilities, okay? That's just, you can do it, okay? There's no thinking or effort required. So that's not necessarily artistic. Being able to write something. Speaking of motorbikes, anyway, dualities. Anyway, there's so many fine lines here. Sorry, let me stitch this up a little bit better. Sorry, it's a big one. Give me a sec. Art, expressed as it is in this world, is false because it is based inside a matrix of stolen creation. Oh, it's great. It's very creative, but it's stolen. Everything here is stolen creation. Everything. You know, those that copyright and claim it as theirs. Now, what you did in forming that from your heart, that's yours. Creation itself, that belongs to creation. So when you feed off others to feed that creation, you're actually double down against heaven itself, life itself. And that's this world. That's what this world is. It's the double down. bet I won't. Yeah. Well, there you go. Twice down? No problem. You couldn't handle it on the first pass. Lots of different fractal layers in there I can get into. That's one of the reasons why I don't come on air. Shocks, you know why I don't come on air that much?
Oh, yeah.
How the fuck can you tell people what I know? How? See? So it's pointless, right? Anyway, it is what it is, and you just kind of go, well, that's what it is. All right. You can't really try to, but it just always seems to be that way. So I just kind of go with that, and we get the word out. I know what the pole shift is. It's illegal to use a legal name. Destroys every legal hassle problem you ever could fucking dream of. Over. It's done. Don't break the law. Stop worshiping idols. How do you live? Well, don't worry. You're a big kid. You'll figure it out. It's called trusting in God, Please try that. Just once. You might find a miracle on your doorstep. You never know. They seem to show up at mine often enough. And then they show up at other people's doorsteps. I'm having a great time playing here. Yeah. Yeah. And then you got people oh, God, I think I might have a recording of that call, this wanker. It's like, what was the point of your call? Just so you could spew off at me like I am, some egotistical, how dare you put billboards up? You could have used that and given it to you or something? No, I thought I'd gift it with all of humanity. Besides, wasn't even my idea. The idea had crossed my mind in the past, wouldn't that be neat? But really, the billboards wasn't my idea at all. I had nothing to do with it. I had everything to do with it, nothing to do with it. I have everything to do with what's on it, nothing to do with how they went up. God did all that. I just shared a good idea. Just like you, Shock? Oh, nice, I was going to mention to you the other day, nice Trump dump there with shutting down the Chicago fucking rally. Yeah, no quackers in his town, mate. That's Shock's town. Fuck off.
That whole thing was hilarious.
Yeah. No, you know who the trumpeter is. I laughed. Oh, fuck, Shock must have put his foot down somewhere. Oh, yeah. Well, that's how it happens. It's amazing. You can tell, just the strangest thing happens when you tell one person and how it fractals out and that conversation goes somewhere else and it just explodes somewhere completely different in most beautiful ways. So that's the power of truth. Think of it like telephone. You say, it's illegal to use a legal name to somebody, quietly, just normal talk, and what you're going to see very quickly is an explosion of that idea got passed on to somebody else somewhere. and it went fractal, and then it converges on one place and blows up, and then conventions go down. It's funny as hell to watch. You know, it's phonics is
I even had someone earlier. I had someone earlier on the Facebook thing, that whole feel the burn thing, and I was like, so they're like, it's a representation of consciousness expanding, and I was like, no, feel the burn is a representation of you're still getting fucked, but this time without the lube.
Yeah, throw some sand grit in there, you know, maybe some 80 grit garnet paper with it, you know, for good measure. You see, that's one of the things. This is why I know where Shock's mind is. Shock can see those with imagination can see antimatter. That's what you can see. Like, you can see the 1% matter, 99% antimatter anchor that's holding everyone down here, can't you, Shock?
Thursday.
There it is. In case you're wondering why you can't get off the planet, I was watching that Astro Noob buddy talking about his little fucking 340 days in space. Yeah, like you're planning what? Mars? Oh, it's the radiation thing. Yeah. Van Allen belts. Yeah, you get stripped fucking clean. You don't get past those, honey. That's the Silver Dome. Not a chance. You can try. But you know, it ain't gonna happen. Time's up. What are we at? 4:12. What time did I go on at? 3 o'clock?
3. Yeah, 3.
Okay, yeah, okay. I never know what time it is. It's always now, right? So, well, it's 4:12 according to the timepiece. But anyway, yeah, so we got what, 45 minutes anyway. I wanted to do a bit earlier today as well, just because. And if I can be only one thing, and same with Shock or Rose or any one of us, if I can be only one thing, and that's periodically just be a, you know, like a cheerleader sort of thing, then that's what I'll be. We have work to do. I'm just letting everybody know that we do have work to do. It's not like we're sitting around, you know, wondering what's going to happen next. No, we make shit happen. Okay, we post comments here and there. My main job is to stitch things together, sort of like pulling the decimalized clock and the fractionalized clock together for pinpointing. March 30th seems to be one of the key days. That's, well, it is for me, and that was the end of the solitary confinement. Being that I'm in solitary confinement here, right? It's an antimatter fractal of the jail cell back in 20. I can see all of the characters. Okay, I know exactly who everybody is in a fractal connection, one thread back. So I can stitch people that are around me all the way back. It's really neat, actually. It's the mind of antimatter, I guess, would probably be the best way to describe it. The imagination, right? That which all is reality versus that which simply is reality. So you have the compound reality, compound eyes, dragonfly, and you have the simplistic, you know, bifocal, binocular world like this in the physical sense, 3D animated, using sound, shit, walking on a, you know, shit board, vibrating. Right? Simple. Little animated death ray you call the sun, little shooting a movie here. It's going to be a wrap shortly, you know. I mean, hey, at the end of the day, not fuck all you can do about it. If they want to throw nukes around and just completely, well, what are you going to do? You going to run underground with them? Huh? Little wormwoods running underground? No, I'm good. I trust in God. Absolutely, I do. That's why I'm sitting here right now talking to you. I just a little pinball going ding, 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 ding off all the fucking bumpers to get here. That's all. You know, so incredibly, absolutely fucking dumb. I couldn't help but fall on all the gold mines, right? There was a few, you know, bouncing betties and, you know, a few claymores, but I found all the gold mines. I stepped on those too. They blew up. Every time one of those blew up, fucking something in my reality in the matter world went missing. Family, house, car, truck, you name it. It all went missing. Piece by fucking piece, the antimatter just went, there it goes. Where is it? I can tell you what I have right now. I got a 6-string in front of me. I'm good. I'm good. You know. But one other one? Yeah, but I don't need another one. I got one. Right? I have what I need. Isn't that good enough? Apparently not to Jay Leno. I need one of those, and I need one of those, and I need one of those, and you need to fucking realize that you're doomed there, Jay. Hope you had a great time, though. Nice cars. They burn. Watch. Yeah, sort of a waste of time when you think about that kind of a life, isn't it? Shocked?
It was funny you brought up those bouncing betties, and it just reminded me this video I saw where they're now sending rats into minefields, and all these people in the rat race, and it just, yeah, that was a nice connection.
There it is. Yeah. Oh yeah, fuck life. This this guy was talking about doing experiments on rodents while he was up there for the year, treating them humanely. Yeah, so he killed them humanely. Please tell me, what about killing is humane, where life is concerned, where you think you can judge what's humane and what isn't? But they didn't feel it? Oh, you feel the sting of death, I assure you. And you will. Oh, yeah, Satan likes to experiment. Look at you, lucky that want to play with Satan. Oh, look, experiments forever. Yeah, well, until that all runs out. And then it happens again, half as bad. And we'll see the real dummies when they get back. Yeah, it's all right. That's the thing about life. It's that cruel. Once given, can never be taken, just held in trust for you. Your life will be waiting for you when you get back. It's held in the trust of heaven itself. At least you know we won't sell it, eat it, kill it. No, we'll just keep that for you. Right? It belongs to life. It belongs to heaven. You're on a baby loan here. What are you doing with it? Okay. You want to stay in the baby loan? Here, Satan. Here's some more life. Here you go. It's just a loan. Do up the paperwork, whatever way. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's a loan. Yeah. Yeah. So take care of everything. Yeah. No, you didn't. Okay. Simple game. You come home. You leave the babysitter with your 2 kids. You come home and both the kids are decapitated, and the fucking babysitter's holding their hand out looking for getting paid. See, they're quiet. That's this world. That's the mind you're working with here. That's called psychotic. Just happened in Moscow. One off? How many times has it happened? That's this world. Vengeance against Putin and Allah Akbar. Middle Eastern nanny cuts the head off a Russian 3-year-old girl after she kills her and walks out in the street with a head in her hands. First thing I'm going to ask is, what the fuck were you thinking, Mom and Dad? Having, oh, right, cheap nanny so you can go make filthy money. You have a child to raise. Yeah, you do. And don't worry, you raise a child, God will provide. But this world has made it so impossible for that. The climates are all fucked up. Planet's all fucked up. This eye has been smashed so many fucking times. I'm surprised there's anything still above the water. Now, the eyes are definitely going to water this time, then fucking freeze over. And if you're in it, then you're in it. I'm just telling you, it's not my choice. So wake up and read the essays. It's probably the safest thing for you to do. Listen to me and probably spin your head out a bit too much. But it's just common sense, guys. Do you want to break the law or not? No. Okay. Well, any rational human being doesn't want to. How much do you not want to break the law? Do you have a price? Well, you got to live, you see? Gets right down to the point of, I know you do. Okay, so there's your price. Life for life. You're going to live according to getting the word out. And if it means, giving up your family and your home and everything you ever fucking, cared about in your life for a shitty little fucking motel room to put up with people like you, yeah, sure. I'll do it. It's what's being asked of me. I'm here. Lots of things I could do. Music, carpentry, all of it. Fuck. I've got so many fucking ways I could make a living on this planet and make your head spin. But there's no job can pay me in this world. None, not one. The only job I have is truth. And I get all I need for that, and I'm able to help others as well. Because apparently I owed it to somebody else, complete strangers that I fucking 3-4 years ago didn't even know they were on the planet. Somehow I'm obligated to. No. Then why do I? Well, because I can. And that's the difference between nice people and assholes. Nice people will show up with something. Hey, I was just thinking about you. I thought I'd bring you some, shepherd's pie and some biscuits or something. Sure, there you go. I was cooking anyway, so no bother to me. Feeding 2, feeding 4, feeding 10. It's the same shit. It's a lot easier to feed 4, though, I'll tell you. It's hard to feed 1. In this world, yeah, if you want to live by packets alone, sure, you can do that, no problem. I can't. So there's always food for others, always. Always. What kind of neighbor does that? Are you that kind of neighbor? I know the ones that I hang out with are. They're very, very helpful. They're good Samaritans. They'll help you when you're down, but don't fucking drag down them. Don't drag them down. They'll tell you exactly the same thing I'm going to tell you. Read the essays, breathe, you're okay. Take in lots of that nitrous oxide. Lots of it. Calm down. Right? Don't hyperventilate. Just get to that point of, there it is. Big, deep breath. There you go. Right to the top of the apple trees. Bottom of the lungs, top of the tree. There you go. And you'll feel better. Smoke a bowl. Go for a walk. Have a look around. Get normal. Keep it straight. This is my drill. I do this every day. Constantly. This world is insane, guys. And the more this gas thins out, the nastier this world is going to get. That's why the climate change summit is, the global warming is their biggest concern. Greenhouse gases. Because it thins the nitrous oxide and the real violence starts to show up. And the fucking loonies like Kim Jong-un and the rest of them start lobbing big cocks around everywhere. And some of them are going to have some really big bangers on them until someone's going to get real fucking stupid. And they will. And they will. It's Nathan said 2 nuclear weapons frozen over Israel. That's what the kid said, so. I'll wait and watch. If it happens, won't surprise me. I'll be more surprised if it doesn't. But I won't be surprised at anything because I accept creation for what it is. And it certainly feels that way, because only my Father knows the time. Yeah. You'll know it in your heart. I know a lot of people that have got it in their hearts right now. It's time, isn't it? You see the world changing anytime soon, Shocked?
Yeah. Things are coming down crashing pretty fast.
Yeah. Yeah, there can be a lot of people that, why? What happened? Because you were asleep. That's what happens. And that's where fear, the real fear. That's what this planet is. This is Planet X. Fear. This is the X factor. Right? The whole thing in the universe is fear. So you let fear destroy itself. That's why you save the best to last. Fear itself. And you destroy fear. And if you can destroy fear in hell, you're doing okay. I did. It's really easy. It's illegal to use a legal name. Get on with your fucking day. Work for you, Shock?
Yeah.
Pretty easy rolling, yeah?
Yeah, no, definitely.
No issues, and if you feel like it, you can take a swing at a fucking hyena or something. Yeah, the life of Pi. I'm the fucking tiger in the boat right here. It's funny, eh? My own personal little arc here.
It's funny because what you were talking about with the nitrogen and the oxygen and everything, and how air is making people sleep. It's funny because that was that Russian experiment where they did sleep deprivation and people turned into monsters, pretty much.
Yeah.
And so this just reversed. The people are still monsters for sleeping too much, and it's on the inside this time.
See, now it's going in the opposite. The monsters are going to be coming out of them, and this is what the marked ones are desperately afraid of. And Donnie Trump's going to be grateful he looks like an orangutan. Okay. Right now, it's when the veils drop. Oh yeah, don't worry. You'll see the offspring, and they'll be fucking running. Okay, and then you'll see the stupid ones. They'll be running too. Hopefully to the nearest guillotine. Fast. And that's it. All right. Sounds cruel, but I mean, have a look at the world. You want cruel, have a look at this world.
Well, that's really what happened, though. They were walking off the cliff before. Now they picked up, and now they're sprinting towards the cliff.
Yeah. It's, would you share your bedroom with a pedophile, serial rapist, murderer? Yes or no?
No.
Right. Welcome to Earth. The glow ball, right? The snow dome with nitrous oxide quietener in here to keep the demons laughing. Ha ha ha, oh, that was great the way you took that tank out. Ha ha ha. Yeah, laughing at death, and crying when one of theirs gets killed. See, there's just that limited passion. They only care about their friends, their immediate surroundings. Fuck everybody else. This is our world kind of thinking. And, well, they're getting knocked off by the dozens, both sides, all sides, every day. Short back and sides, indeed. And of course, they're going for the blood of saints. That's oil, by the way. And then where is it? It's in the center. It's the glut of the heart. Egypt, Israel, Syria, Iran, Iraq. That whole area, that's the dead heart. Okay, they cut a little slice through with the Suez Canal. Boy, you can see the arteries getting cut everywhere. So when you understand Satan in a physical form as the earth, harlot as well, then you look for the heart. Where's the heart? Where's all the evil pumping from? Where is it always centered? And it's always centered there. All right? Simple game, so there's going to be a heart attack. It's as simple as that. Heart attack. Yeah, you got everyone, all the players are in the middle of the heart right now. The U.S., the Saudis, the Syrians, the Iraqis, the Iranians, the Israelis, the Chinese, the Germans, the Brits, the Canadians, Australians, New Zealanders, fucking you name it. Russians, they're all there. The Koreans, Pakistanis, they got fucking big cock nukes on them too. So it's really, it's either it's time to unpack, they're going to unpack the missiles. Pakistan and Kim Jong-un, unpack. Got it? So it's a little fractal stitch. Yeah, they came packing. Muslim and whatever the fuck North Koreans. That's right, the god of Un. See, they believe in one god, Un, UN. Same fractal played back where humanity believes in one god, Un, UN. Big Apple, New York City. Apollo, Apollos, Apollux. Abolish. Then you Obama sounds like an explosive name in the barracks of military game. Again, these are the fractal splits. All right? And you can see how crazy this world is, and these people that are at rallies going, "Oh, I love you," and they're psycho. All right? Remember, remnant few, guys. Remnant few. That's you. That's me. Okay, not many. Don't worry, you're pulling for everyone you love. Right? Not just you. That's your net. That's your cast of net attached to you. And you'll pull the ones you love with you. See? Now who are you fighting for? Fight for them. That's what I did. I couldn't fight for me. No. See, I don't have the heart to fight for me. Why? What I do have the heart to fight for, the real heart, is to fight for all. You know, of course I'm going to fight for me to survive, and I don't have to fight, though. I've never had to fight to survive. Not in the very, very, very literal sense. No. I had to fight to survive, no question. Just like you. Just like me. So we're no different, you and I. It's called the human experience. What did you do with the baby loan, the life that you were granted? Did you waste it? Did you go chasing silver and bubbles and all sorts of shiny stuff? Or did you maybe stumble on something that worked? I know someone that did. I know a few people that did. That's really what it boils down to. The game is coming to an abrupt end very shortly, coming soon to a heart near you. And the heart better be of God. It better be of truth. Yeah, redemption comes from repentance. Repentance comes from the removal of the mark and getting the word out. That's how you do your laundry. Not sit around wondering, "Oh, how am I going to survive?" Oh. Listen, if you're getting the word out, you're fine. You really are. Okay? The problem with the truth is you better stand in it first, because, oh, yeah, there's no advances. I found that if ever, it just never worked out. It becomes expected. Well, I'd rather be unexpected, personally. So it always feels better on your end, doesn't it? Yeah. Why'd you do that? Well, it was there, so who cares? Yeah, you getting the word out, by the way? Of course you are. All right, so I'm just doing what I tell everybody I do. Oh, well, I've got something there, but there's someone that needs it. There you go. Doesn't need it, but who cares? It's always nice. Go get something you want. Fucking just give Mom some roses or something. I don't care. It's that simple, eh, Shock?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And you know how... Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, leave it to these fuckers to want to debate and do all this dumb shit all the time and bitch and moan about the simplicity, making it so complex because they're so fucking smart. Yeah, it's simple. It's always simple. It's always been simple. You just had to get out of your own way.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too, guys. You come across people that are taking a run at me or whatever. I don't give a fuck. Don't worry about it. All right, just laugh. Okay. If you feel the need to defend me, defend my honor. My honor is my truth. My truth is it's illegal to use a legal name. Defend that. Defend my honor. Right? Not me. I can handle myself just fine. Okay? Defend my heavens and your honor. It's illegal to use a legal name. Because they pick on one of you, I'll be right there. All right? And I'll be giving them an earful of, it's illegal to use a legal name. Stop picking on my friends. Demon. It's that simple, okay? So honor me, honor the truth, honor heaven, honor yourself. It's illegal to use a legal name. Then you become the right honor Abel, not the honor Cain. Yeah. There's a little cocaine there, action, I think, Wrong Cain. Sugar. Anyway, I hope this has been remotely useful. Try to get people to calm the fuck down a little bit. Throw a bit of truth fear into you. Fear God, for crying out loud. Don't fear me. If you're afraid of me, well, you got good reason. Because I fear God. Only truth. So that's where the fear gets left behind, and that leaves you fearless in the most perfect neutral way. Deadly, smart, clever, and right every fucking time. So you want to argue with that? Shock, do you have a calculator that works? Yeah? You hit 1 + 1 = 2? Yeah, I'm that calculator. Go ahead, hit the buttons. What do you see? Truth. Yeah. Human truth calculator. I'm programmed that way. Yeah, it's my original program, Dopey. That's how it works. Imagine that. You find your original source program. Oz. How about that? Yeah, the original operating system, as it was meant to be. I don't know what humanity has in mind for this rapture idea, or what God was or is to them. They seem to have a very disillusioned idea of what God is. They think that people die for them and they can just carry on with their lustful ways and nothing changes, and cheer whatever team they're cheering for to murder whatever team they're murdering, betterer than the team that's murdering them. And it seems to be a fundamental flaw there, especially when you have their robed ones showing up on the battlefields thinking that they're doing something noble and honorable, and really all they're doing is gathering up the bodies for Satan. That's what this world is. What have these people been teaching themselves and each other for how long? It's the first time in human history that the legal fraud came out. The real exposure of the mark of the beast. And it looks like the mark of the beast is almost here. They got fucking debit machines at churches. Hey, what do you need in order to make a debit machine work? You need to have a debit card. What do you need to have? Bank account. What do you need to have? Legal name. Right. What do you need to have for money? What do you need to, a legal job? Right. And what did you need to use for all of that in order to do that? You need a legal name. It's legal to use those. It's a mark of the beast. You worship the harlot, commerce, the whore, trading life for life. Here, we killed a whole bunch of your guys. Here's some food. Oh, thanks. Here, we destroyed your entire nation. Let's rebuild it for you. Gee, thanks. Well, I wish you'd have done as good a job on Detroit as you did in Hiroshima, guys. Fuck. Little contrasting issue there. Black and white and fucking sparkly. What's that all about? Funny how that's the spoils of war, right? The aggressor always loses. Always. That's why the U.S. is destroyed. The aggressor always loses. Ego. Come on, they fled. The Puritans fled to North America, right? Then it got corrupted again and again and again and again. Doesn't matter how many good ideas you put in people's heads. You feed them one lie to base all of those good ideas on. They're working for lies, not truth. It looks true, but it's not. Hell made to look comfortable and honorable and noble and saluting and, fair combat and all the rest of that crap. Well, fair enough, the hell game. That's how we sorted out life to begin with. All right? So if you like the idea of being alive and in a physical form that you can really have a good time with, and with friends, of course, then get the word out or lose it forever. That's the riot act. You just got read. Get busy with it. Don't mean go fucking psycho like some schizoid Hare Krishna monkey on the fucking corner with a tambourine. You're going to use a tambourine, put it in a song like Feel the Broken Dreams. I'll get that loaded up next show. Great job, Ray. Really, it's got a nice wispy feel to it. I was kind of curious to see what you'd do with it. Never heard anything that I've written done by some, produced and proper by anybody. So it's a first. So that's a first. I always look for my firsts. And that's a firstborn, Feel the Broken Dreams. The signature song. Funny that. And, just to show how much I care, hey, any of the songs and stuff, you make anything, fucking help yourself. Oh, please, hope you make fucking billions. Go. Songs, write them all the time, so do you. Really good songs, too. I like your songs. I really like your songs. So do whatever you want. Creation's yours, honey. And you're the only one that's allowed to. Isn't that great? You're the only one that can cover kateofgaia songs. I hope you make a fortune with them. No, it's already done. Trust me. Get the idea on the antimatter fractal of imagination. You'll see it already finished. As I do. Right? It's a very simple game. And if you cared about the Ten Commandments at all, and you cared about any legal thing at all, then you will listen to what I'm going to tell you right now. You're breaking all 10 Commandments with the legal name. It's idol worship. It allows for all sin to occur. Sign, sin. It's a transfer of your soul to Satan, and it's a willing contract until you decide to, oh no, thank you, I'm going to do something about it. And I didn't say, oh, you can't, but then you're not ready for it because you'll start crying to me like a little baby. Oh no, what do I do? I told you, get on with your normal day, wean yourself off, because that's where we are now. You have no time to strip. And I have no time for your panic. Neither does Shock, neither does Dom, neither does Rose, neither do any of us. Because you're going to do the exact same thing we did. Read the fucking essays and breathe. Yeah, it's a big motherfucker. It's the pill. All right? You swallowed it. Oops. Can't cough it up. Yeah. It's called the demon hook. So I got you either way. I got the child hooked or I got the demon hooked. That hook drags the demon to hell, drags the child to heaven. Okay, simple game. Zeros and ones. We get one, they get nothing. That's what they want. They want everything. Fine. You can have everything in the physical dead world. Be no light left here, though. What are you going to do now? Lights out. Consciousness without anything to work with. The original chaos state of all that is. Have to work their way back. Enjoy that. I know they won't. Times two. You got a millstone tied around your neck. But at this point, there is one easy way out. Rip the paper doll's head off quickly. Get the word out. If it's in your mind, it's in your hand. If it's in your hand, it's in your mind. The only thing that should be in your hand is BC Cross. Any legal issues, and if you need to pay rent, pay your fucking rent. You're in hell. That's how Satan works. Don't make waves. That's what I mean when I say keep your head down. Just keep it fucking normal. Don't pull a patriot free man. I want this monkey shit. Alright? Here's what you want right now. Do you want your immortal soul? Yes or no? That's your choice. It's gonna be where you live, who you're with, how many kids you got, what your shit value is. It's gonna do with that. It's what you do with the life and the tools you have. That's what makes a difference. It's the act of God. And I know so many that have done more than enough. Far beyond the call of duty. And I'll see them at the head table. Absolute gratitude, as only heaven can deliver. Get your minds open, kids. You've been in hell breathing laughing gas, nitrous oxide for too long. All right? If you don't smoke, take up smoking. That'll help. Keep you calm, too. Yeah, it's got a double effect. Calms the nerves, chills the brain, right? Oh, look, different kind of gas, a devil's fork. Wakes you up. Wakes you up real quick. Especially when you get caught by your mom up in front of Stone Road Mall for the first time. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, all the good times. All the good times. Well, you can't blame me, Ma. You and Dad smoked. I just happen to smoke menthol, like Mom. She like Cameo? Well, I got reserve. I'm good. So other than that, if I'm in the mood, I'll do a Sunday sermon tomorrow. Get all biblical on your asses and show you how the Bible works. again and again and again. And why it's all about you waking up in the living book of life saying, when Jesus is telling you all telling you the same thing. Wake up. Your job one right now is simply get the word out. And those that have been working crazy at it, don't kill yourselves anymore. Because you're going to anyway, so I can't tell you to slow down. You're going to do what you're going to do because you're runaway freight trains now. So my job is just to let you know I'm 24/7. Take my eye off the ball for a second. Not 1 second. Not here, not on the internet, not anywhere. It's called a very rather interesting viewpoint, an all-knowing viewpoint, and it's just a matter of time. The trend as it continues is just a matter of time before something real big breaks out. And it's already happened. It's already happening, and it's going to get bigger and bigger and worse and worse. The more gas gets removed, with all the methane and everything coming into it, volcanoes, you name it, asteroids, all of that shit, that affects the gas value of sleepy. Okay? That's why you're seeing the zombie panic. So you go.
Hey, you're breaking up really bad there.
There we go. Hopefully you can hear me. It's shocked and I both got dumped at the same time here. Anyway, getting back to what I was, hopefully, if I can remember what I was talking about. Yeah, it's a very simple game. Just get the word out. Shock's there. You there?
Yeah, I was saying that you were cutting out, and then as soon as I said that, it hung up.
Yeah, I was talking about doper demons. Doper demons are people that might have been hanging around for a while, look like they're whatever they are, and just can't accept the truth. And they're coming to the realization that they're doomed. So they're going to be clawing out in any way they can, powerless, of course, and they'll try to trick you into thinking that what they say matters. It doesn't. I'll tell you what matters. You're doomed, and you know it. So enjoy that which you created for yourself, or you know how to get right with God. At that point, you better get out there and start preaching on the fucking street corner properly. Going to fucking coffee shops with all sorts of information, handing out cards with legal name fraud. Google legal name fraud on it. It's illegal to use a legal name. That's what you'd be doing every waking fucking moment of your day. You better be doing that now if you're one of those. And I know a few of them. Yeah. They can claw and laugh and do whatever the fuck they want, but I know they're under the influence of laughing gas. So the insanity is starting to catch up with them. That's when they talked about this wave or whatever description they used for one of these fractals is the insanity that the human mind can't handle. That's why, because it's evil more and more is getting unbridled. Okay, the reins are coming off evil with every breath that people take. The nitrous oxide is not potent enough. Oxygen levels are dropping. Okay, trace gas elements are going in. And you're seeing it. You're not seeing it in the social landscape of Sodom and Gomorrah gone to hell. You got people more concerned about their fucking gay rights. No, they get married in their fucking sitcoms. And I get the concept, yeah. Okay, I do. The whole idea of you're in the wrong fucking bodies. I totally get that. Okay? I get that. I get the idea of that loving a friend and all the rest of it, but you're not conducive to creation. And vice versa with those that are the heteros. Well, what are you doing stealing life from heaven by popping demons out of your fucking pussies? Okay, thief. True story. Hard one to swallow, but easy enough to follow. That is forgiven. only on the terms that you're getting the word out. 10 Commandments, you know how the game works. That's the right act of God right there. 10 Commandments. Pure. So don't blame me for your woes. All right? I didn't blame you for mine. No, no, no. Anytime you come at me and you create woes, don't worry, I'll hand them right back to you. They're yours. I don't have any woes. I just whoa. Calm down, or you feel like swearing and whatever, lose your mind, go for it. And then, of course, hang up because you just wanted to find out if I was involved in the billboards going out. Yeah, absolutely, I'm involved. My fault. It really was. In a very, very strange way. It's just how it worked out, eh, Sean?
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's how mellow we are. It just worked out that way, man. You know why? Because God's a personal friend. That's why. True fucking story. So, you got to make God your best fucking friend. Truth. You make God your best friend. Fuck, man, I'm your best friend too. I work together with my Father. True story, you know. You guys should read the Bible. It's a really cool book. Fuck. Every time I listen to these guys try to tell the biblical, oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck, they've got no idea, right? Oh, listen. Jesus, I am Christ. I'm right. I'm truth. That's what, Jesus Christ means I am truth. I am truth. Jesus Christ. Okay? You're not using it in vain at all. Are you kidding? Love that boy. Well done, kid. Well done. What a gift, eh? Talk about the fucking family giving it up all the time. What, you want us to cover all the bills all the time? Well, apparently some wanker on the phone today did. It's amazing. All of a sudden people think I'm rich or something. No, actually, I've got some change in my, I get a little, it's one of the things that was in the motel room here, a little China thing that I put my change into. That's what I've got. I give it all away. Anyway, I've already got anything else that's coming in. It's already sorted out, and I think I'm pretty good for groceries. So I should be okay for a bit. You know, it's like helping people out. And boy, it's a really happy getting shit done place around here the last little while. It's been fun. Magic shit. And, you know, this is the first time in years I've been able to actually play, you know. You know that? And how am I playing? By making people just fucking howl with laughter. I don't know, it's neat, eh? Yeah, fuck, that's funny. Yeah, it is. Truth's hilarious. You know? And I love being able to say, no, please, no, you've done enough. And, oh, by the way, could you do that one little thing for a couple of friends here? Oh, sure, no problem. On its way. Oh, yeah. Just makes a fool out of cheap people. Fine. You don't want to take care of your motel, I will. And the people in it. They're beautiful people, you know. Can't shit on my friends. Don't worry. I'm full of all sorts of really neat surprises these days, apparently. Just really, really neat stuff. Are you having fun, Shock? I gotta ask you.
Yeah, and it's in part what's going on here, but it's also I just saw this thing. Pakistan is flooded.
There you go. Time to unpack. What do you think, guys? You pack my things. You can keep my things. I've come to take you home. Have a listen to Salisbury Hill tonight, guys, and listen to some beautiful truth coming at you. Okay? All right, never mind Pete Gabriel. I'll talk to him later. Okay, so chill. Get it done. I know it sounds zany and fun and crazy, because it is. You guys are lost in a fucking wonderland of death. And you can have a choice. You want the wonderland of death, or are you willing to just stand up and tell the truth for once and stand up for heaven? That way you get picked up. You can't get picked up if you're lying down flat on your back, carrying about only yourself. Right? Lazarus, arise, get the word out. Spread the gospel. It's illegal to use a legal name. Spread the gospel everywhere. Google legal name fraud. Don't worry. It's how we made it home. It's how you will too. And it's really easy. So easy you won't believe me. You think there's some fucking method to this. No, I told you what it is. Get on with your day. Start telling people it's legal to use a legal name. Watch your world change. In all the right ways. Don't pick fights, though. Just pass along. Hey, it ain't your fault. It ain't your fault you found the truth. Actually, it is your fault you found the truth, and it is your fault you shared it. But it ain't your fault. It's illegal to use a legal name. That's Satan's. Leave it with Satan. Right? You sorted that out for yourself. You gonna compare yourself to a serial killer in a fucking death row cell? Really? No, of course not. Of course not. I know good people, and that's what you are. So be good people and be a star. Share the truth with everything you got. Life itself, yours, and those you love depends on it. Literally. So it really is that simple. I can't make it any simpler. Anything else you want to add, Shock, to make it any simpler for these people?
Yeah, it's illegal to use a legal name. Google legal name fraud.
Get the word out. Get on with your day. Get some popcorn. It's going to get fucking crazy on this planet very shortly. Okay? So don't let it bother you. I'm fucking sitting here going, come on, come on. I know you're itching to pull that trigger. Come on, I want out of here. Come on. Just it. Satan's going to pull the plug on himself, guys. Right? Don't be a part of it. Don't be a part of it, please. I'm 90 seconds. I'm going to roll out here. I'll do might even do an extended 3 hour. Depends what kind of mood I'm in. I never know from day to day. But understand this, I'm at it 24/7, 365. Okay, this is all I do. I'm there if you need me. Get me on Skype, whatever. Don't be a fucking apron puller, though. I will remove you quickly. Okay, I'm interested in crybabies. I'm not interested in wimps. I'm interested in people that can speak a sentence. It's illegal to use a legal name and take care of themselves. Give me a job or whatever. I don't care what it is. Okay? Take care of yourself. You're not a baby. You're not a child. All right? Get the word out. Watch creation step in and give you a real big hand. You'll see. Try it out. It's neat. It's called truth. It's illegal to use a legal name. I'm going to leave you with that. 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not worship idols. That's the law. Love y'all. Anything else, Shocked, or are you good?
I'm good. I covered it all.
Fair enough. Okay, so we'll get the mics open tomorrow when I'm in a mood to talk with people. And I'm always in a mood to talk with those who need help, just not on the air so much anymore. Okay, guys, so much love, and we'll see you tomorrow.